This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by the surgeon, Ben Whittaker here in London. Ben, good to see you. Away from familiar territory for us. How's life treating you ahead of Saturday night?
Yeah, it's all good, good card, straight back from December, so I'm excited to get in there and get the job done.
Going to Saturday night, Graidia, you're a big favourite for it, but he's a tough, durable man. What are you expecting from his fight?
Tough guy, like you said, he's been in there with Dan Azeez, went the distance, been in there with Zach Parker, been in there with a couple more prospects, so on paper, his record might not look the best, but he's a very tough, durable guy, but I'm looking to go out there, get the job done in devastating fashion and look good while doing it, because that's how you get the name out there.
That's something I was going to ask you. Obviously, with Dan Azeez being the headline on Saturday night, is it on your mind to try and better his performance against Graidia?
I think always, you can't help but trying to do better than someone else, but the main thing is a win, and then you can go on to the next one. You can look great and lose, do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, win, on to the next one.
One big positive for you, Ben, if you come through Saturday unscathed, you're at the beginning of the year, so you can be as active as you want, provided there's no injuries or no hiccups and what have you. Is that something that's been on your mind, trying to really pick up now in 2024?
100%, and that's why I wanted to get on this. My team was probably thinking, oh, it's a quick turnaround. I said, not really. I come out the ring unscathed, no injuries, had a week off, I felt great, straight back to the gym. I said, this is my weight category, why not jump on it? So come out the ring unscathed again Saturday, and hopefully March, April, get back in there.
But one thing people know when you step between ropes, you look to entertain, you're a bit flashy, showboating to say the least. Saying in the last fight, a few people maybe didn't take it in a positive way. Is that something which has been on your mind, or maybe changing it?
Not really, no. A lot of people say I'm arrogant, this, that, but I never badmouth my opponent. I'm never rude to the opponent. It's just my style, and it's funny, the Billy Joes can do it and the other people can do it, but when I do it, it's a problem. But at the end of the day, when I do it against the top kids, what can they say then? And that's what I want to prove, and that's what I want to show. So when I get there, I'm excited to show it.
Are you confident that when you reach that level, you'll still be able to deliver that same type of flashy showboating, even at the highest level?
100%, because it's me, it's my style of boxing, it's my expression, and it's very frustrating for them to fight. If you look, name another heavyweight that moves like me, not many. So I'm going to keep that in my locker, and I've got many other lockers. You can see that I can punch a bit now. I can walk an opponent down, so I can mix between the two now.
Camp without Sugar Hill, what's that been like?
It's been not too bad, if I'm honest. Job is my godfather. He's always trained me since I was a young guy. My brother's my S&C coach. My dad's always with me, so it's just like another camp, really. We still speak to Sugar on the phone, but I know I'm not the priority right now, and I would understand if I was in that position, I wouldn't want my coach going elsewhere. So he's got to stay there. It's a big fight, all the belts on the line. Stay there, focus on that, and I've got my people with me, so I'm fine.
Does that influence your mind at all on the trainer front, knowing that obviously he has to prioritise Tyson because it is arguably the biggest fight of the year going up? So, but does it influence your decision if whether or not it might work in the long term if ever this was to be an ongoing thing?
It's one of those things. As of now, people might think I'm a diva, but I'm actually not. I understand my position, and that's a bigger fight. If I was Tyson and he was going over here, I'd be like, "What are you doing, man? We got a big fight." So stay there, and it's understandable. But down the line, when I'm in bigger fights, I'd want more attention on me, so maybe something to look at down the line, but for now, it's okay.
A few fights, get your thoughts on before we wrap this up, Ben. Main event on Saturday, what do you expect to see?
I'm going to be one of those horrible fence sitters and 50-50.
All them splinters out.
But I'm saying that just because I know both guys, Buatsi, he's helped me for the Olympics, I helped him for the Olympics, so the respect's there. And then Dan Azeez, he's good friends with my dad, actually. They always banter about the football. So for me, it's just made the best man win, because when they do win, it can open up doors for both.
No bantering about football here, Ben, after West Brom Wolves this past weekend, but moving away from that one. I did interview Matt Macklin earlier. He said it'd be interesting if maybe you called out the loser of Saturday night. Do you think it's something we might see?
It's one of those things, like I said, if you've got a bit of ambition, you push towards the winner. The winner's got more things for you, but then the winner, what have I got to offer? He'll be looking on to move on for his world title, so it makes sense, but either or, whoever's name on my resume, I'd love that opportunity.
And obviously there's a lot of talk about the Beterbiev-Bivol fight taking place next. So Undisputed does happen. Who do you lean towards? What happens in that fight?
Honestly, I was 100% Bivol. Bivol would put a show on, but after that performance Beterbiev did against Smith, that I've always said he's old, but that just showed whatever he's doing is working. And I've always thought he's just a brawler, he's strong. He's actually a very clever fighter, because Smith, in my eyes at the time, was the #1 in the country. And near enough #1 in the world if he won that fight, obviously. And he just showed crazy level difference. So after watching that, I'd push towards more Beterbiev, if I'm honest.
So we mentioned Fury Usyk earlier on as well. Tyson guided by your trainer Sugar Hill. What have you made of those rumours and Johnny Nelson saying he's heard that Tyson's had a few issues in camp?
Yeah, a lot of people asking me, is it true he's been dropped? I said, if it is, what's the surprise? And at the end of the day, if you go to football, you expect to go, don't you? If you go to boxing, someone's getting dropped. So it's just one of those things, and that's what training camp's for. You learn from it, and you tighten up, and you come fight night, that doesn't happen. I don't know if it has happened, but if it has happened, I'd rather it happen there than fight night. So
What happens on fight night?
you know what? It's one of those things. It's a very tough fight. Usyk looks up for it. Tyson looks up for it. It's whoever turns up on the night. I do think Fury's got the edge in weight. He can lean on him. He's the more natural heavyweight. But then for Usyk, he's got the fleet foot. You know what I mean? But if I was Usyk, I'm targeting that body. I'm leaning on him. I'm draining him out because the bar did very good against him.
Just one to end on. Zhang and Parker, Ben. He split opinion, your thoughts?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I really like Parker. And when he was fighting Wilder, I thought, they're setting my boy up. They're setting my boy up for slaughter, man. And Parker went out there with a beautiful performance. Him and Andy Lee, whatever they did was great. Like they just got under his jab and under his right hand, and he couldn't do anything. But Zhang, man, Zhang looks dangerous. He's a beautiful boxer, southpaw, can bang with both hands. But he hasn't got feet. He's very slow. So if Joe can use his speed and get round him, keep him turning, he could do the job. But he's earning his money out there. That's all I'm saying. He's earning his money.
Ben, it's a pleasure as always. Good luck on Saturday. Thank you for speaking to me.
Thank you very much.